Okay, so we're back. We're doing our Black Friday promotion, but the promotion is going to end on Tuesday, but the wine's going to be in stock for a little while. We went very heavy on this one because it's so amazing. We bought the entire, what do you want to call it? We bought the entire lot. I don't know what you call it. We bought the entire Liquid Art creation.
Yeah. No one else is going to have this particular batch of wine made from this vineyard, from this winemaker.
Ever.
This was when I first met this winemaker, he poured me a few of his wines, and the Pinot Noir he made absolutely blew me away. And that became our 2017 Discoveries Pinot. And so I was talking to him and said, I wanted to do, he offered me, said, I'm going to do a really, knockout one. Are you interested? Yeah, we wanted it. We made the deal right then. And we've been sitting here for years now waiting to have this in the bottle so we could have it in our houses. And that's what we got here. That's, and it's that good. That's what I had poured on Thanksgiving in my house.
So I'm just going to stress, like, this was a really good timing to have it done when it got done. And we didn't know when it would be completed. That's the thing, is we don't rush it. It's ready when it's ready. We got notice that it was ready to be bottled. Of course, we already signed off on it, and it arrived in time for this to happen. So as we like to be spontaneous, we like spontaneity when we can. This is going to be a incredible wine for the holidays because it's going to go great with everything. Ham, turkey, even your roast. If you put this with like I'm trying to talk Tanya into a beef Wellington.
It's the mushrooms and the Pinot.
Yeah. So that's what I envision this would be the perfect pairing for, like, for me. So I think we'll go down that route, and I can have some of the good English food there, like the good English food. I'm being very careful. There's a lot that needs a lot more to be palatable. Like, you eat it and you got to really chase it with something. This is going to be an amazing, goes with everything. But the thing about a Pinot Noir is, when in doubt, go Pinot. Like, if you're going to a party or like a housewarming, a Pinot, if you don't know what they like and you don't know what they're going with, or you don't know what you're having for dinner, this will save your butt. And you'll look smart with a great, Pinot. Like, so I just recommend that everybody should have Pinots on hand, a Pinot Noir on hand. I should be careful. There's also Pinot Grigio, but Pinot Noirs on hand for this reason. Okay. We have a few in our membership that are absolutely incredible to have. The Nile Eddy Pinot Noir is going to be perfect for a lot of things. In fact, if you're having anything, since we're talking about Pinot Noirs and we have an amazing offering right inside Wine Ambassador. But the Nile Eddy, that should be like a go-to in stock all the time while we have it in stock, and then wait for next year, right? But that wine is incredible for holidays. But the thing that's really good about it is it has a bunch of big berry taste, which is very odd, rare for a Pinot Noir. That's a very special one. But what's good about it is, if the meat's at all on the dry side, this is going to be salvation for it. If there is something that's a little off base, this is going to help like cover it up. It's a forgiving flavor-wise wine because of that fruit hit. So and if it's something that's pretty saucy, it's going to taste even better. Like that's an amazing wine all around. It's great to drink by itself. It goes great with chocolate, which means it's perfect. And then it's going to be incredible with your whites and your reds and your fish. So you can really blend it in there and with the berries. And I'll tell you this: if you're having like a salmon dish and you have that Nile Eddy Pinot Noir with the berries I'm telling you, it's unbelievable how much better that salmon tastes because of those the berries, the plum, the essential. Oh yeah, I'm salivating already.
You're getting me wanting to have a glass of wine, and it's 10 in the morning. So, but
the thing here, it's Saturday, right? We'll be breaking into the wine here. It's a festive time, but I'm just going to put this out there because with this promotion, if you get a custom case, we're giving you one of those bottles of that Grand Cru Pinot Noir, and you're going to be able to taste, the different Pinots, because you're going to be given a $350 bottle, which happens to be pretty much the cost of that case. So it's like you're buying the bottle. You can look at it two ways. You're buying 11 incredible bottles for a great value and getting a $350 bottle thrown in, or you're paying $350 for one bottle and getting 11 crazy bottles of wine, thrown in. It's a good deal no matter how you look at it on a custom case. New customers, forget about it. This is an incredible deal. And if anybody likes wine and they don't want to try this, they're on the insanity side. You're not going to get this value anywhere. You're getting 4 bottles of wine. Arguably, they're all worth $100. Other than that one's $350. I mean, it's a $600 plus value for $100, and you're going to drink it and enjoy it. It's a no-brainer. We just got to get the message out there. So we got those images. They're available everywhere. We put them on the chats. They've been disseminated through Skype. They've been added to all the Facebook groups. And if you're not in the Facebook groups, you need to become part of the Facebook groups. I probably should grab that right now and I'll link it. I'm going to grab that.
On the Facebook group, please make sure they answer all the questions, or we are declining them right now. We have a bot situation, and if all questions are not answered accurately, we are having to decline.
Yeah, we just don't want the spam coming in.
It's ridiculous right now.
So I'm going to put that in the chat. It's facebook.com/groups/wine ambassador. Pretty easy. And that's where we keep up to date with all our ambassadors and the promotion. That's also where we share a lot of the videos, the unboxings. And then we have another group that we're marketing. It's actually growing in membership in a very big way. And that's our, let me grab that. It's outside looking in. It's a private group too, but it's for people looking or to come in, and it's literally started picking up a lot of membership. And this is something that's really good. I'm gonna bring this up as a tool. If you're talking about wine, you're sending them your link and they want to get more information, and this is family and friends, people got to sign up through, they have to sign up through an ambassador, through a customer. They can't go direct the company. The company does market on the various websites. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that today, so you guys are aware of it. There are some big things that are happening behind the scenes always. Peter and I have some incredible things coming with influencer programs, our restaurant program. And my goal is to get everything that Peter's waiting on me. So my goal is to get everything over to him so that we can, launch this the first of the year in January. And, we got a lot to focus on right now, just gaining customers, getting awareness out there and focusing on that. And I'm working on verbiage and landing pages. And the influencer program will be available to everybody in the grapevine, from the basic and the advanced. And we're going to be giving more and more tools in the grapevine coming. And I guess we can talk about that just a little bit, Peter. You guys, everybody should be adding their prospects into that back office for the drip. We're constantly making tweaks, modifications, getting things through. There's a big rewriting rotation thing that's being done in copy right now. And it'll just be added to the leads that are already there. So you don't want to stop adding leads there. So everybody that's doing your marketing, if you're doing via marketing and you got a positive responder, as we're doing the follow-up with them, one of those follow-up steps should be within, a couple weeks or even a month, adding them to your grapevine system. You should always just be adding people there. We're going to try to give them exposure on what we're doing, but that's going to give them exposure to wine secondary. And we're also going to be following up with other programs and stuff that we have inside our wheelhouse here. We're going to be covering that more, but that grapevine system is going to be the best follow-up assistant you could ever have. And even the $14.95 version, pretty loaded up. We're going to be rolling out some bigger things and that have costs that we're going to share across the community. And we're doing that all in the bigger version. We're going to be talking about that. That's the $59.95. It's already jam-packed with value. We're going to be adding even more marketing tools to it in the coming months. So those that have that, make sure you're exercising by adding your links there. We got the QR code creation in there, which has been a very dynamically used tool. Peter's adding more and more tracking to it. I don't like saying stuff that's not ready yet, but I'm just going to tease this out. There is a major program that Peter's working on that comes only from people that would have massive amounts of leads, that's going to really change the scope of our marketing and getting in contact with people that we never would have been able to otherwise. It's a big deal. And it's going to be tied into the Grapevine. It's got a huge overhead cost that we're going to, consume as the company, share with the Grapevine users. And the most expensive part of it is literally being donated by the lead generation partners we have, right? It's awesome. I'm just going to tell you, if anybody's going to pull it off, it's Peter. It's already underway. And I don't know when it'll be done. It's a big, big deal, but it'll just be added to everybody's Grapevine. Just get the word out there during this time. And that being said, our jobs is just to get as much exposure to our page, get as many people coming in, clicking through. And then we're going to do everything we can with the Grapevine system to help follow up, drip, do the ascension marketing parts of that. And we're going to help automate a lot of that with this new edition whenever it's done. And the development of it is going to be, it's something that any company is going to wish they had, but we'll have in spades. I'm freaking thrilled, you guys.
Yeah, it's almost mind blowing how big it is.
Yeah, and you guys, I know this is a bad tease because I'm not going to release it because it's not ready yet. But everybody in the Grapevine is going to get it. It's already being, constructed. But it's a online marketer's dream of dreams, like the biggest wish list possible they could have when you're marketing online and getting people to click through your site. It answers the wish list completely, and it's underway. All right, let's go to advertising. You guys, we have a really good offer right now that'll go till Tuesday, which is, all new customers, and we'll get that, and then everybody else has access to it. They do a custom case, and that's till midnight Tuesday. So, those that were, looking for a custom case, I'm going to give you some suggestions. I probably got to pull up the inventory. I'm going to show you some stuff that's there, actually really quick. Give me a second. Okay, I got an account to show you guys. So you click on the hamburger, right? And you go from the hamburger to order over into shopping, order a custom case, and that's going to pull this up. All right. Now, when it says no image available, you want to hover over it. These are, we don't get the images of the bottle because we get the label done, but we like the bottle. It might be delayed a little bit, but it'll say no image available, highlight over it. These are newer wines that came in. So we got our Discoveries Grenache. We have our Discoveries California Moscato. This is the Moscato that I've been talking about for well over a year. It was ready. It's been bottled. It's available now in the back office and customs. This is that one that has that orange taste to it. It's incredible. And this is going to be a very fun one for charcuterie boards. It's going to be a very fun one to have with dessert. It's going to be a very fun one to help break up. As far as Moscatos go, this has got to be my favorite one ever. And it's right here. We have plenty of sparkling, and we did a huge run on those so that we could carry that through the holidays and the whole year. The first year we released the sparkling, we underestimated demand and we ran out, right? So we increased our production and the batches, and they're there, so they're in. We'll be seeing, we're going to be maintaining these the Brut and the sparkling rosé, but they're in stock now. We just had a bunch more come in, so we're good for the holidays. We're good for the next year. Here's that Discoveries. This is the Discoveries Pinot Noir. This is the 2018. This is in our standard release, so whatever we want to call it, our primary wines, not our Grand Crus. But if you have this one and you do a pairing with this and the Grand Cru, you'll see what we're talking about. As great as this is, that's a whole different level. Now, the next one is our Discover SLH is Hills. Help me out, Peter. We got the 2018, we got the 2017. These are Pinots for the selection. And then there's the Nile Eddy.
Peter, I think left you.
Did I lose Peter?
Yep, Peter is gone.
Oh, well, he's got a lot of programming stuff to do, so he popped in for that. But this is but we have some great Pinots. And if you're doing a custom case and you haven't received any of these along the way, this is a good time to try them. If you have received them along the way, this is where you get your favorites, right? The Tanya Zin Rosé, the 2020, that's the newest release of that. There's the other rosé down here, which is that More Than Muse, and I know that the quantity is getting down on that. Our 2019 discoveries for the cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness is dwindling down in supply. The midweek is down. We did a huge order on this. These are friends of ours. It's the one in here that is not our label. Well, there's two. There's this, and then the Lava Vines, technically not our label. Great winemaker, and we loved his wines. We bought out the entire lot of the midweek, and that's that Sauvignon Blanc, which is also great for turkey. It's also great for rich dishes that with more wide consistency. Typically, a Sauvignon Blancs is great to have on hand, and I can tell you, if you cook with wine, this is one of the most amazing wines to cook with, especially if you are trying to enhance the meat. And one of the best meats to enhance is like a turkey, a chicken. If you put them like in a slow cooker, this is an amazing wine to cook with, and it's great to drink while you're cooking. Okay. We have the Antoniu Passe Robles Cabernet Sauvignon and the other Cabernet. There's two. There's the 19 and the 18. Just so the two vintages are still in there. We bought up a lot of those because it's a very popular wine. It's also a very good one. The Freedom Chardonnay, we released in July. Quantities are going down, but these are all available. They're here. They're available. All right. Now this is the Ashley Moscato. This is the 2016. We brought in a lot of this. It's a very popular one. It's dwindling down, but what's good about having, if you got one bottle of this and then the new Moscato and comparing the two, you'll get a whole different contrast of flavors for Moscato. And we only release one Moscato a year, so it's good to understand that. But you'll notice the Pinot Noirs, the Cabernet Sauvignons, we release those. Now, what I'm not seeing in here, and I know Peter's not here, so I'll go over it. We are 100% out of Merlot. The Rickard Merlot is sold out. We sell a lot of cases of it. It's a really good wine, as we all know, and I'm very proud to have my name on it. The next release is coming one of these months ahead. It's incredible. And I'm just going to let everybody know that as great as the 2017 was, these are different wines. Same winemaker, same incredible winemaker, but different vintage and different taste. So if you and in those, I told everybody ahead of time, if you got some of the Rickard 2017, I know we kept a case back here or two, is if you have that and you compare the two together, it's going to be a fun night, right? It's going to be a fun night. So I'll just recommend something with the Rickard Merlot. So those that are saving for the next one that comes out is this. You're going to take both of them and do a vertical tasting. You're going to taste the 2017, you're going to taste the 2018, and you'll be able to contrast the taste. But then you want to do these tastings, glasses, right? Glass of the 2017, glass of the next one, and you want to do the same type of tasting. So like have some dark chocolate, have some berries, have some good cheese, like a good sharp cheese, and a not seasoned cracker, right? And compare those tastes together. As you go through those wines, you'll really see the contrast. It's going to be very fun, and you're going to realize they're incredible wines, but different. And that's what's awesome about it. I'm really looking forward to that. We ordered a lot. We'll see how long it lasts, but that's the release of that Merlot. And so you don't see that in here because, well, we sold out, and it just happened not too recently. So the Chardonnay selections, which are fun for a lot of people are into Chardonnays. It's still the #1 white that's consumed. Our Chardonnays are very special. We do them right, so they're not extremely buttery. They're very more on the dry side, and they really enhance the flavors of meats, especially your whites, your fishes, your turkey, chicken, stuff like that, shrimp. This Moonlight Sonata Chardonnay is delicious. The Grand Cru Chardonnay is unbelievable. It's probably still my favorite Chardonnay I've ever had, and that's the Hudson Chardonnay. The other Chardonnay that's up here is right there, the Muse, right? The Muse Black California Chardonnay, super delicious, right? Super delicious. All right. So you do a custom case, you're going to drag 11 bottles. You get 12. The free bottle is going to be that Grand Cru Pinot Noir. Okay. That's how it works. All right. That being said, let's go on. I'm going to bring ponies up there in order and let you guys know what we're doing on the Grand Cru marketing. We recently had to move to big e-commerce servers for these. We're generating a lot of traffic, a lot of awareness. We're doing a lot of SEO. There's actually 7 muses. There's 6 that are out, 1 coming, so that'll be updated. Hold on 1 second. So we got these that we're marketing to, right? And we're doing a lot more direct action, direct traffic. And when they sign up here, guys, this sign up link that says join wine ambassador, and they come in here and they go, where they're at, and they say join the party, and it comes become a wine customer, become a wine ambassador. This rotates to active Grand Crus. And we know they're coming through, and they're the traffic's going to just be increasing, and the awareness is going to be increasing. And what we've noticed about marketing wine is they don't need to talk to somebody to sign up for wine. They know what wine is. They know how to open it. They know how to drink it. We just got a good job. We just got to do a good job of ascension marketing everywhere we can. So there's that one. I'm going to go over the Hudson Family Vineyards. And there's they come down here. It's same presentation video we all use, guys, because it works. But then they sign up here, it rotates, right? all these are out there, and we're releasing some new ones, right? Because all our brands are going to have them. So there's new ones coming out there that we rotate, and you guys don't need to market these ones. This is done by the company in a big, huge plan. We got SEO being done. And we're going to be, so, and next year, we'll have every one of our brands, even the discoveries, the parables, all of those will be up in similar style of programming and sites that will be marketing the brands. And then we're going to be doing more and more product placement, more and more overall marketing that feeds our Grand Cru members. Okay. That's been the vision. You know, it's, if you, I'll tell you guys the thing about wine is it's a lot of marketing, like any product. You know, it's the law of marketing. It's still in wine is like anything else. Nothing sells itself, but brand recognition does not happen immediately. It takes time, just like anything. It's ascension. And we're going to be doing a job from the company out in promoting our brands, okay? In promoting the brands of our wines. And what that does is allows you to market around those and to build those pages up. So now that we've had a couple of years of our own wines, is that right? Are we a year now? 2 years? 2 years on our own wines? This November, right? We released, is that accurate?
I believe so.
Or is it 1 year? Man.
Well, we've been with Wine Ambassador 2 years, most of us.
It's only one then, because it was last November when we were all on our, well, you can't make wine tomorrow, right? But we got stuff going right away. So man, part of this feels like we've been fighting this for a long time, but it's been awesome. Yeah, it's only 1 year. So we've had our own brands for 1 year. It was November of last year. We've done a lot in a year. Oh my gosh. So 1 year, guys, all our own labels, all our own brands. You know, we're not using anybody else's, you know, wines other than, you know, when Peter and I find something exceptional from our friends in the wine industry, which is a great community, and we get to add it, great. Otherwise, it's our own labels and our own branding, which is very important on the marketing aspect. It's also important because we can control the quality of our wines and make sure it's totally up to par with what we need. And it's a need. You know, we can't ever chintz that. You know, we're delivering a great discovery program, but these are true fine wines. It has to be a true fine wine. We have to be true to that always. So that being said, we're going to be branding this out there for everybody that's a Grand Cru, right? All Grand Crus get the benefit of that rotation and building that name up there. Well, you guys, there's wines out there that everybody knows, but it took years for them to know it, right? Even in the community, our job is to make it happen as fast as possible. So we're gonna be doing product placement and spreading that out there. And as a family, we're all doing a great job of that. We're showing our wines, and we can because it's gonna be it's our brand is gonna be consistent there. And we can talk about how great the Rickard Merlot is, how great the Nile Eddy Pinot Noir is, how great, you know, the Discoveries labels are, how great the, you know, the Brut, you know, sparkling wine is. We can talk about those because they're not going to change. It doesn't become, it's a timely, you know, use of our work because it's going to stay consistent. And the more they hear about it and they hear how great, you know, these different brands are, and people go to look them up, it's going to force them into the Grand Crus. If they don't know somebody, right? If they see you, you know, posting, they're going to, you know, I have people all the time. They're like, okay, I got to try your wine. I say, sign up and you can get access to it. They go, I can't just buy a bottle. No, you have to be a member. And that's our model. That's our road. That's the lane we stay in. We don't sell wine. We give people access to a wine of the month membership. You get incredible wines. That's what it is. And you know, we can already start promoting that the next Rickard release is coming out. You can say, guys, oh my gosh, this wine is so good. It's all sold out. The next release is coming in the next few months. Members will get access to it first, and I don't think it's going to go I think it's going to be bought up. We can say stuff like that, and it's real. It's not hype. We can put that stuff out there. The Nile Eddy and the Donna Meyer wines, those are the award winners. Those wines were produced, and we did a lot of them. That being said, we've sold a lot of them, lots of cases. And as we, progress, those will be gone, and those will be released again when they are next year. And the thing about having a supply and demand thing like this is, we're trying to overproduce what we think we need because they're great wines, but we're still moving them pretty fast. And that's an awesome problem. We have great inventories of our brands, and that's great when the new people come in, but there's always new vintages coming. I mean, it's you guys, we're in a business that just doesn't, it's in motion. It doesn't stop, right? It doesn't stop. I mean, neither does the thirst, right? I mean, I still drink wine. I haven't woke up one day and said, I don't need wine anymore. It's like, well, what am I going to have tonight? What's going to be for dinner, right? We pair our food to our wine. Tanya and I, like, what wine do we want tonight? And that's usually what we decide we're going to do for dinner, or we plan the week out based on the wines we want to have. And that's a great thing that people can get into. And that's one of the biggest benefits of the club. And I'm bringing up the emotions of it. So when you're writing your pages and doing your marketing, you're tying into that, right? Keep my voice going. All right. So I'm going to go into some ad copy. Let me pull that up. I'm going to be using the same link that I put all my ad stuff in there for everybody here. Oh, let me just highlight something really quick, and then I'll pull this up. This is our leadership retreat, right? We're going until it ends April 16th. Okay. So we're at the end of November, really, right? But let's go December, January, February, March, April. A little shy of 5 months, okay, left in this. And basically you need, 150 points a month, 200 points a month, whatever you need to get where you want to go on this if you're starting today, right? And we have a lot of people on their way. I know Niles already made it. I know there's a couple others that are really close that they haven't already made. I should probably look it up, that are going to Waikiki, right? And I think we're gonna have the biggest turnout ever. We've got some incredible marketing partnerships that allowed us to do this for less points than we should have, right? This is an amazing situation. And we're gonna have people that are gonna be hitting the airfare credits and all that stuff in this promotion. These are all extremely doable, and it's being done, right? And the way we get the points, again, I'm just going to show this because it comes up. It's pretty much the same every promotion. We got a system to it. Is adding new customers, your customers referring customers, new ambassadors being added, them adding new ambassadors, and them adding new ambassadors, activating the marketing tools, and then also our participation points. And participation points is just you doing your Ascension marketing, what you should be doing anyway. We give you point values for it because we know that if you do it consistently, it's going to benefit everybody. And that's the unboxing video, and then holding a wine social event, and then obviously cooking on our wine and dine show, right? And there's a limit of 1 per month on these things. However, there is an exception to make up for the shipping that we have with Canada. We don't control customs there. I honestly think I could run it more efficiently than they do, but it's not in my path of life at the moment. So we just have to rely on them releasing it when they do. So, we do have people that get 2, 3, 4 cases at a time because they're ordering cases and they just get released at once. It's what it is. And I've talked to some other, we talked to a lot of the other wineries that are shipping wine up there, and they pretty much the way that it goes with the customers there is this. It will get there. It always does. You don't know how long it's going to take. So just make sure you order plenty and build up your reserves, build up your wine base, and then go from there, right? And keep it consistent. You will get it. It's just a customs thing. And it's always been like this, apparently. It's just worse right now because of whatever's going on. It's usually weeks held back, not months. Right now it's been months, but the releases seem like they're getting there. I think they're getting a lot of pressure because of the holidays coming up. There's a lot of people that are saying stuff for the holidays across the borders, both ways. It's constant. and the trade going back and forth is pretty dang constant. Okay. And so they'll break through on that. But that being said, if you're in Canada and you haven't got your wine for the last few months, and we've been running that promo, and you got to do unboxings of every single one, you're going to get credit for every single one in Canada. We're not going to just give you credit once for the month. We're going to give you credit for every opening, because it's not your fault, nor is it ours. That customs is the way it is. We're just going to work around that. Okay. Any questions? Get your MSI. But these participation points literally let you earn half the way there. And even if you're starting now, you can earn 40 minimum a month if you do a social event, which means 5 or more people, and you do an unboxing. That's 40 points. 40 times 5 months is 200 of those points. And then the rest just come from you building your groups. And I tell everybody, it's the habits we create now. It's the rhythm we create now, because if you're duplicating and your teams are growing, you're getting points from the duplication. That's how this is built. It's a leadership retreat. We do leadership events. We are, rewarding you for the right activities, which is growing your business and growing the business of your ambassadors that you're working with, and getting, customer referrals. So take advantage of that. We have a lot of customers coming in right now on the promo. It's awesome to see the customer numbers go up. That's great. That means a lot more points are going to be earned, and they're going to be shared with, the entire team, right? Okay, so I covered that. I got my logins. I think I'm logged in. I'm going to log in here again for some ad posting. And we're going the rest of the day on this. All right, so I'm going to log in. And this is classifieds for free. And then I have this document here, not that one. This one right here. Let me get the link for everybody. You should have this link already. I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the link that everybody can access all the marketing that we do. And I'm going to be doing the wine marketing here for the next little bit. So this is Google, and you're going to have access to all my ads, all the stuff that I'm doing in here to break it down, right? So I'm going to be doing wine ambassador ads. I'm going to do a new folder. I'm gonna do a little trick here. So I'm gonna grab my ads posted. All these are great ones I can use again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna come here to October. I'm gonna go to Wine Ambassador Ads. I'm gonna do a new sheet, create and share this. I'm gonna paste that there. Okay. Only on the theme, it's just gonna be fine wines. All right. We already do our holiday posting, which definitely markets wine, but I'm going to do wine direct, and I'm going to do a promo piece. All right, which is an incredible piece, right? That we can share. We got the images to put out there for right now. It's it's one of those things like I want to spark it out there, and I want to show you guys how I do it. In a couple different ways of marketing. So you got to bear with me as I do this. I'm going to be sharing some information that I have not shared before on how to market. Okay. Okay, so I'll be in this today. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do from this one, right? So I got my theme, the date, the URL marketed, and then I got location and I got categories, right? So the location is what I care about. category and the subcategory, and I'm literally going to grab them all to here. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to paste that right there. Right. This way I already have the shopping categories I can copy from and run to. Shopping is great for wine. Other categories are great for wine too. I'm going to put that there. Right here, I'm going to do it under so my fine wines. And while in this one right here, it's fine wines, and I'm literally in classifieds for free. So I'm going to or sorry, US net. I'm going to put US net network, because it's all of them, right? So, and I'll have a line here at some point. I got my 4 locations, and I'm getting set up to do this. But you guys have seen me do the setup work for this before. This just keeps me organized. And the thing about it is it makes it go by really quick once the ads are ready, right? And I only need to do ads, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I'm counting 19 different ads. Okay. 19 different ads, 19 different headlines, and so forth. So I'm going to come back here. There's health and beauty. I could, if I'm going to do health and beauty, I can grab the categories here as well. So this is shopping. I could have done this differently. Right, and I can do shopping, and I'll do another one if I do another one, right? Like I'll bring the other ones over there the same way. Shopping's great. Business opportunity is probably another one that's really good just for wine, right? We should do that. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say new. Put my business opportunity in there. Oh, I got to do something here too. I got to go view, freeze, 1 row. Same over here. I want to keep that up there on the top. View, freeze, 1 row. Okay. I'm going to do this, rename, copy it. I'm not really renaming it. I'm going to click away. I'm going to rename this one, put that in there, but it's not shopping. It's business, biz up, business. I'll put biz up. That's fine. All right. And I'm going to come here and grab those as well. Location, all the way down. I have a breakup in there somewhere. Oh, I did multiple. You know what? I'll do the same over here. I'll do multiple. So they're there. That's fine. Well, see, I'll clean these up as I get on here. So it looks like I'll be doing someone else's BizOp page today. I'll put that out there. And this is just me doing the setup work, right? And you guys, I got a lot of compliments on me taking the time to do this to show you guys how the structure goes. And while this isn't posting ads, it's making me really organized so that when I do post ads, I chart where I do them, and I can get really creative. And the thing is I could create new ads all the time. Like we literally can let's see, I want to go none and done. And I'll go ahead and make these filled. Okay, I literally can do this over and over again with different ads, right? And they can go to the same pages, different headlines and all that stuff. Sure, do as many as we want. This is bugging me, guys. Sorry, I gotta fix this, or it's gonna. Okay, so that's good to go for the business side. And then there and this. So shopping and biz op, we'll focus on both those angles today. After I fix this. Okay, all cleaned up. I like that. Um, it'll be a better thing to copy from like this when it's going. I don't know why it threw those in there, but here we are. So I'm gonna be doing the ad postings on this, and I'm gonna for fine wines, and then I'm gonna be doing the biz op one. Now, the biz op side, right, is interesting because I don't need to make a new biz op page for wine because that promotion video the does everything, does both, right? So I can send them to fine wines, my fine wines page or wine magic or whatever I want to use. Okay. So I'm going to use wine magic for the shopping and I'm going to use the fine wines page for the opportunity. Okay. So I'll go ahead and put that in here. HTTPS. I'm going to use the Rory3.com one on this one. And I lose my line. I can fix that later. I'm not going to worry about it. So all these are going to go to my Rory, my fine wines page, or sorry, my wine, is it wine? Yeah, fine wines on shopping. Actually, that's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to copy this on the biz op. That's where it's going to go. And that'll be someone else's. Okay. This one, it's going to be the wine magic. The presentation does both, but wine magic's more, it was more my customer type page. So I'm going to change these to the wine magic one. So, and that's fine, right? It's just a URL we go to. And the shopping is going to be, why is that black? There we go. The shopping one is going to be more shopping related ads. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to do new Google Doc, create and share. I'm going to do new doc again. I'm going to keep the headlines and the ads separate. I think that's better for you guys anyway. And then I'm also going to do new doc, create and share. So I got the two. So I got shopping ads and shopping headlines. I'm going to put those in that order. And I'm going to pull those headlines up. Now I'm going to go to back to my holiday. And I'm going to go to my ad copy, my ad headlines I did November 20th. And this is just to make it easy, right? So I'm going to literally grab these ones. I'm going to copy this. And this is just like, these are headlines. These are just to get copied on it, right? Is that, oh, that was ads. Hold on. Yeah, so I want that in headlines. I don't need that one now. Okay. So these are just headlines to start with, right? And I just grabbed those from other ones because these are like ones that have worked really well. Okay. And I'm going to just use it for inspiration to create the ones I'm going to use, right? Below that. So actually, I should open that up again. Yeah, so let's do adapting for, okay. Oops. I don't know how that, okay. So I got these here and I'm going to start creating some for the Wine Magic consumer side. And I need a bunch of them, right? Like on the shopping, I need, what is it, 19? I need 19, right? So I'll go to there first. Remember, I need 19 of these. And I already know the ad direction I'm going to go with these, so I'm going to pair them up. But I'm going to do the ads as I post the ads, right? So I'm going to be posting ads and then copy them over like I do based on the headline. So the headline is the first thing. Like I'll cover this like a broken record. If the headline doesn't grab their attention, the ad doesn't matter. They're not going to see it. Headline is everything. And then after that, the ad has to matter and get them to our offer page. So it's step one, step two. That's it. Step one, step two. Headline, add to our offer page. That's all we're doing in this. Once they get to our offer page, let it rip. Let the marketing house that we built in the PBS do its job. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 14 more to go. I'm not sure how to coordinate that one. I know that works good as a tagline. Let's see. I need 3 more. It's a big category, that shopping category. I think I need 1 more. Oh, There's 19. Okay, so those are done for that one. And then I'll worry about the ads next, right? As I start posting those. I'm gonna come here to the other headlines, and I'm in that mode. So I'll go to this. This is on the business opportunity. So I hate these. Let's see. I think I only need 7 on these, right? Let me go look at it really quick. Or I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? I only need 6. Oh. I might want to get a couple more. This feels too easy. I feel like I got to do a couple more, but let's see. I think we're pretty good. Now let's place some ads. So I got my headlines, and we're going to go to that network first. I'm going to go pull up classifieds for free and get set up. I use this as a dual run. Here, I'm going to stop share for just 1 second. Setup is done, right? My headlines are set up. I'm going to stop the recording here and go into the next session. But you know, we covered wine. We got in some backgrounds, and I did set up on the headlines.